Hey, what's up? It's Mark. And has your lifestyle sprung your genetic mousetrap? I want to talk about mental health and genes because I hear this a lot. Depression has a genetic link. My mom had it, my dad had it, my grandmother had it, whoever had it in their families. So is that true? Probably. There's probably a gene that you're passing on to each generation that might be impacting how you feel today. But remember what's also passed on from that feeling of depression and anxiety. The lifestyle inherited tendencies are also what you take on. So how you deal with stress, how you deal with trauma, how you process your sleep, how you deal with your emotions, how you learn to view the environment around you is shaped by the people around you. So imagine for a second, if you have a mom or a dad who's depressed and they really kind of you really followed their lead. You kind of viewed their same viewpoints. You kind of looked down at life. You kind of did all those things. There's nothing wrong if you did that, remember. But that you also inherited that. That's what you know now is normal. So does the gene matter or does the lifestyle that you inherited matter? Well, they both matter. But what one can you control? The lifestyle. So what's interesting, when dad's sperm met mom's egg, that's when those genes were decided. That's how long ago it's been decided. That for some people might be 80 years. For me, it's like 38 years. That's when my genome was decided. When, sperm and egg came together, that's me. There I am. But think about all the things in the lifestyle that I've had to learn to be able to perceive the environment the way that I do now. Same with you. So imagine the things that you've learned over your history here and how you view these situations. These are what I think is more important because we can actually change those things. So identifying that your genome is not your destiny. Your genes might show you the weak spots that you have in your chains, but they're not what's going to happen. For example, for me, I have probably the worst setup for one specific gene type that causes a lot of problems with the midline closing. So things like, spina bifida and cleft palates and all those different things. I have that gene mutated inside of my body. And we know that gene, it's called MTHFR, is also closely related to how you create neurotransmitters. And particularly, the folate cycle of your body helps your body turn on the thing that you need to help regulate your neurotransmitters. I don't want to complicate things, but just let me tell you that if you think about it as like a wheel spinning around, one of the spokes is one of these genes that's spinning around all the time. I have it mutated so that mine actually only performs at about 30% efficiency. That means 70% of the energy that gene is using is wasted. So only 30% effective. But guess what it causes inside of my body? Nothing. Absolutely no symptoms whatsoever, even though that gene is mutated, possibly the worst kind of mutation you can get. How does that make any sense? On paper, I should be a basket case. In real life, I'm not. Why? My lifestyle. So the things that I'm doing to control my lifestyle are helping that gene not express itself. Now, should my lifestyle change, that gene might express itself. It might not ever. I don't know. But what's interesting is I view that as an empowerment step. I know that gene is weak, so I know that I have to do these things in my day to help me feel better. And we all have those genetic setups. So what I'm saying in this video is your genome can tell you a whole lot about the systems of how you're doing to create these neurotransmitters and how your body's functioning overall. It can tell you a whole wealth of information. But remember that your lifestyle actually causes those genes to do something, right? So if you control the lifestyle, that's the thing you can control every single day is what you do. You can control that genome. So don't let that old homage of genetics is what I inherited, I can't do anything about it, it's just the way that it is. That is complete and utter crap. It's that simple. It's connected somewhere in there, but it's not the thing that's going to lead you down that path of destiny. Not going to happen. Your lifestyle is. So if you can start to learn to control those couple of things, you're going to feel better. And I'm giving you some of these tips and tricks now that are so simple to do that help you control your lifestyle. The biggest one is going to be starting to create a sleep schedule. Let your brain calm down. See sunlight first thing in the morning. Get outside. Let your body actually recognize that it's daytime, right? Easy. Get solid, nutritious foods brought back inside your body. Nourish the systems that your body's using all the time to kind of feel these positive impacts that it can have. Laugh. Have fun. Exercise. All these things are super important factors to your lifestyle that are going to help your genes perform better. So remember, if you're feeling like your lifestyle has sprung your genetic mousetrap, you have to fix the lifestyle. Stop stepping on the mousetraps, right? Because once they're sprung, they're sprung. It's going to do what it's going to do. That's how it works. But interestingly, you don't have to walk on them either. So that's my video for today. Understand that this can be quite complicated. So if you have any more questions about that, please reach out. I'd love to answer those personally, because so many of the genes end up being in the whole biochemical pathways. And I don't want to talk about that in video because it sounds like I'm talking over people. That's the point, but it's complicated, but we know how to read these things. We know how to put them together. And there's some great resources out there that make it so we can all help understand. So if you're curious about your genes, again, figure it out for yourself. If it's going to cause you more stress, don't do it. Don't even think about it. Not worth it. But if you're going to view a genetic test like, now I have the opportunity to prepare for this not to happen, that's the way you want to go about it. So if that's you, great. If it's not you, great. But remember, your lifestyle is the thing that you do every single day that can help you feel better. All right? Have a fantastic day. Hope you enjoyed that video. See ya.